Hello, it's Holly with H2KAKWS Creations, and today is the Product Focus Rediscover Your Stash layout. I'm using my H2KAKWS style, which I combined with the whole kit in Cabootle. And the product focus for the month of May is florals. So I had this piece of paper which had hearts all over the back of it, and that is what I pulled for my kit. But when I turned it over, I found that it had a wreath of florals. This is Coco Vanilla's Happiness collection. And so I decided to just use the florals and go with it. I cut out the inside of the wreath, and then I backed it onto this other paper that had this gorgeous gold foiling on it. And I decided to just leave about 1/2 inch around the edge of the opening so that I could put some tape down and kind of just stick it on the layout, or stick the layout onto it. Stick the wreath onto the backing. Yes. Stick the wreath onto the backing. And when I drew the circle, I drew it straight up and down looking at this video, but when I was trying to match it up again, it wouldn't match, and so that's why we have tilted circles. But I don't mind. She's running down a hill and she's holding flowers, and that's the view of the top of the hill, so I thought it fit perfectly. So all I did was I took all of my Coco Vanilla florals that I had, and I just added them all the way around the wreath. Now, most of them are like the tri-florals or the double floral clusters, and then I went in with the smaller pieces and I just started gluing them down. So I was using my ATG, and then I straight up switched to glue because it was a lot easier to get these pieces down, and I just started filling in the gaps. There was no real rhyme and reason. I just looked at things and thought, this fits here nicely, so let's stick it down. I did try to keep things different so you didn't have multiples of the same floral next to each other. Sometimes it overlapped a little bit, but a lot of the times I was able to switch it up. So I know that the bottom double cluster kind of matches, but I did try to fit pieces everywhere else so that they weren't the same. And then I just started filling in the gaps with tiny little flowers because I knew I had some left. And then I was like, do I leave it or do I keep going? And so I just took a quick break and I cut the edges of everything off. And as I was cutting the edges of everything off, I was like, oh, I can use all of these little pieces that I've just cut off to fill in some of the tinier gaps, because they were rather small pieces. And so this is what I'm doing, just tucking and piecing and layering bits up. I just didn't want any real large areas of white space, and I think it turned out fabulously. I'm super proud of it. I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. I know I say that for almost every layout that I do, but this one, it just looks so much fun, and it just went together so nicely. I was so impressed with it. And then I found this clear sticker that said "Fun in the Sun." And so I was like, yes, this absolutely is going to be the title. The only thing that didn't really work was the sun. It kind of blends in at the bottom, but if you're looking at it in real life, it looks really, really good. So I'm quite happy with it. I just kept sticking a few things down so that they covered these little gaps, and it looked like it was done on purpose. I wanted it to look like pattern paper, and I think that it totally looks like pattern paper. It's helpful also that 99% of the florals are all the same style, so they're all cocoa vanilla. But yeah, I love it. And then I added halfback pearls all over the place in gold. And that's about it. So please don't forget to check out the description box below for everyone who's playing along with Rediscover Your Stash, May Product Focus, Florals, as well as How to Kill a Kit with Style, and the whole kit and caboodle. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today.